Students, in Chapter 9, we are going to be putting together some of our understandings and principles with fractions into measure algebra and graphing. So we're going to start with the visualize it on the top of the vocabulary builder. It says use the checked words to complete the tree map. So we're starting with data, and we have two branches off from data. One of them is coordinate grid, and the other would be line graph. So now what we're going to do is different items that are related to those, we're going to separate them into additional points on our tree map. So line graph, two things that we need to keep in mind for a line graph are scale, and something else that we need to keep in mind with line graphs is interval. Our other item is coordinate grid, and we have 4 items that go with coordinate grid. We have the y-axis that goes with coordinate grid, and then logically the x-axis would follow underneath that. And then we would also say the origin is important for the coordinate grid. And then finally we would say ordered pair is a part of the coordinate grid, because you do need ordered pairs to graph on the coordinate grid. So now we're going to go on to the next part, which is understanding vocabulary. Let's read the directions. Complete the sentences using the preview words. So I'm going to do a red box around the preview words to know that I'm going to focus my attention there for completing these sentences. 1. A graph that uses line segments to show how data changes over time is called a line graph. The pair 2. The pair of numbers used to locate points on a grid is an ordered pair. 3. The point 0, 0 is also called the origin and is where the x-axis and the y-axis intersect. 4. On the coordinate grid, the horizontal number is the x-axis. And the vertical number line is the y-axis. 5. The first number in an ordered pair is the x coordinate, and that's always the same. And the second number in the ordered pair is the y coordinate. 6. The difference between the values on the scale of the graph is the interval. So we're going to combine a lot of our work with decimals, whole numbers, fractions within Chapter 9, which we're going to be exploring different sorts of data representations. Specifically speaking, the first 2 that we're going to tackle are line plotted and coordinate grid. Be sure to make note cards for this chapter, because these are newer terms for us. These are things that might have been introduced in 4th grade, but they definitely are unique to 5th grade and are the bridge that service you from 5th grade to 6th grade.